Hiya Stingers, how we doing? And welcome back here to JJ's Little Stings. Like I said in my last video, I needed to rehouse my Phlogius Western form Goliath, who's just behind here. So I'm going to get her out in this video. We're going to give her enclosure clean. We're going to have a look at her, make sure she doesn't have any mites on her, because that's a big no-no, and we don't like no-nos. So we'll get her out, put her on the table. And once she's on the table, we'll get nice and close to her, you know, so everyone can see what she looks like, because she is one of my biggest teas. Now, just a heads up, she's going to look skinny. I have fed her since she's dropped her egg sac, but it does take a few months for the mamas to recover and to get back to nice and healthy, plumpy butts. Or abdomens. You know what I mean? It's just butts. Healthy bodies. Okay, but alright, so you know the drill. I'm going to have to turn these lights off, roll these up, and get her out. So bear with me a couple minutes, or seconds for you guys. Yeah, because I'm going to time lapse. I'm going to make you watch it. You know, got to get these videos at least over 10 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes. Some of them have been quite long. And thank you very much for everybody that watches them and actually goes all the way through. I don't expect everybody to watch the whole videos, but the percentage of view rate is going up, and that is great. So let's get these lights out and get her out. And one. So this was actually my old lighting before I got the box lights that you viewers back at home, a couple of my supporters, helped me out by buying the Godfather of Tarantulas t-shirt, and I'm going to have more of the black ones available within the next week, hopefully. But yes, thank you to everyone that has been buying the merch. It is great and it helps out heaps. So yeah, you can see that just the lights alone made a huge difference of what it was in here. But again, I'm just rambling on, so I'll turn these ones off. Let's turn that one and that one off. There we go. That's a little bit better. Just for the moment. Ooh, mysterious lights. Yeah, alright, let's get this up. There we go. Lights are back up. Ooh, oh wow, that's bright. Alright, I also have some other exciting news. Well, I think it's exciting because it's a new toy. But I do have a new camera, so I'm no longer going to be using my phone, and hopefully the quality between the two cameras will be half decent, so you're not going from, you know, to back to back to so this is going to be my first trial. I've played with it a little bit, but it's going to be my first time using it in one of these videos. So first up, I'm going to get the lid off, try and gently take out this mangrove root and her bush just in the corner. Now, I'm going to expect a little bit of dirt is going to drop on her, because the way she's created her home, I can't really get in there to try and push her out. She's done a fair bit of digging, so there's not a huge amount of dirt above her. I'm just going to see how it goes. So don't worry, she's not going to get injured from this. It's just a little bit awkward is all. So it doesn't matter. Once she's out, I'll grab my container. I'll grab another container for her, just in case. But she should be pretty good, and I'm hoping she is. And then yeah, we'll just have a nice close inspection of her, make sure she doesn't have any mites. Honestly, I reckon she will. If her egg sac had mites, she's gonna have mites. But yeah, so once she's out, the enclosure will be completely emptied. The mangrove root will be completely cleaned and sanitized as well, as I got new F10 products in, which I'm going to try out and use. I have been using F10 for quite a while on a few other things, but you know what? Now I've now got hand, wipes and hand rubs and stuff like that. Also, why I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers is because once I have hit that marker and 4,000 viewing hours, I will be able to live stream which would be different. I won't be able to stuff up and cut as much out as I do, but you know, I want to give it a go. But okay, let's get this lid off. Actually, I better get this camera rolling. Been up too far over, I'm not going to be able to reach. Might need a long brush, I might need a short brush. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Good girl, I know. Big nasty brush from last time, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, come on beautiful. I need you to get up and out of the hole, please. That's oh, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That's it. Back up. Good girl. Back up. Back up. Good girl. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to try and do this one-handed because I'm not getting what I want. Don't strike at me. She's like, I'm thinking about it. I might just let the cup roll in. There we go. Yeah, okay. Alright. Come on, honey. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. That's it. You can attack the brush as much as you like. Good girl. Into the cup. Into the cup all the way. That's it. Yeah, look at those. Yeah, you're impressive. You're a big spider. Okay, alright, I'm gonna somehow I'm trapped. Alright, let's just do this. Okay. There we go. And the lid goes on. Yeah, that's it. Go. Come on. You're not going to be in there for long, sweetheart. Alright, so she's out of her enclosure and now I'm going to have to clean this out. I was half tempted to cheat, do that later on and just get her a new enclosure for now. Which will probably be the better idea because we've done a lot quicker. But either way, I'm just going to clean it. I've got to anyway, so I'm just going to. Alright, I'm back, Stans. So let's get her into this container and have a nice close look and see if she has any mice that need removing. So I'm going to need a few things. I'm going to need a few brushes. So grab that one, grab a pointy one, another pointy one. Why not? That should probably do it. We're going to need a Vaseline because the mites stick to the Vaseline and it is harmless towards the spiders. I'm going to need some toilet paper though. Hello, Got. Got's come to say hello. Got really is a cheeky little monster. He likes to come and nibble on my toes because I'm usually always in thongs or barefoot. But he likes to come and nibble on them and scare the bejesus out of me. But that's alright, I've got the toilet paper now. This is just so I can wipe the mites if there is any and the Vaseline onto. Once I do, I then rub against it, fold the paper and rub against it to kill the mites. And then after that, I basically put it straight into the bin and dispose of them ASAP. Right, let's grab her. You barely fit in that, don't you? I'll grab my glasses because I'm super blind. A longer brush, which is not really needed, but I will grab this lid so if I need to, I can just block off an end. Now with some tarantulas, I do pick them up by a pinch grab to get underneath them and make sure there's no mites hiding underneath. But with her, and when getting her out and her being very defensive and striking, I'm not particularly keen on pinch grabbing her. Because I reckon she will be able to get me. I've got no doubt. Now don't come running out, actually, if that's the case. I might put that on this end, so if she does, I can just block her off. Bye, God. Alright, I'm just gonna gently see if she will just slide out. You gonna slide out, sweetie? Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Alright, now this is going to be particularly hard because I'm going to have to get close to her and try and not breathe on her at the same time, which can be a little bit difficult, being I'm going to be so close to her, but it's the only way I'm going to be able to see properly. Being that she's a big girl, she's nice and dark. Now, I don't want to get too close, but to give you an idea, she's almost bigger than my hand. Not all the way there, but she's almost, like, I reckon she comes to the last knuckle. But alright, I'll grab my glasses and we'll have a closer look at her and see if there's anything hiding on her that we can try and get rid of. And hopefully she is nice to me and doesn't get all cranky. Be a good girl now. I'm hoping she'll be a good girl. So far, I can't actually see any. It's so hard to hold your breath and bend over. I think I saw one, but really at the moment she is in a good position to be able to pinch grab her. I'm still not keen on it. She's being a good girl, but they are fast, and if she sees me coming in for a pinch grab, she'll probably just try and nick me. Remove this. I can't see any on top or any between her legs, which is a good sign, but I still can't see underneath her or between her abdomen. So I might have to put her in another container that's clear to get a look underneath her. I still don't think she's going to let me pinch grab her in the end. I'm going to run the brush between her legs where I can't see with a little bit of Vaseline on it, and we'll see what happens and see if she stays still. That's it. I know. Come on, let's rear up. That's it. I'm trying to get her to rear up so I can actually see underneath her. Come on. Let's have a look underneath you, honey. That's it. Good girl. That's it. That's a good girl. Well, I did manage. No, just stay there, sweetie. Good girl, stay there. Now, I did manage to see probably 80% underneath her by just gently lifting her, as you saw just then. She's a really classic girl, and that's what I do love about her, is she can be gentle, but you always must expect the unexpected when it comes to tarantulas, because they can change their minds like that. She seems clean. Honestly, I can't find any. And when emptying out the dirt, I also didn't see any amongst her hide or webbing. It could have just been somehow a fluke. One was in there and laid in the egg sac. I honestly don't know, because I just don't see any on her. And honestly, they are quite easy to see due to their colour, and then, just being a bright white or creamy colour, so you cannot not notice them. Before I put her in, I'll just chuck her into another tub that I can easily see underneath and see if she has any hiding underneath that I wasn't able to see just before. Alright, come on. Whoa, that was quick. That's it. Yep, yep, yep. Hang on. Good girl. In you go. Jesus. Back up, honey. That's it. Good girl. Alright, let's have a close look. Yep, she has the mites underneath her, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get them off now. I might have to try and pinch grab her because those mites are all up in her, all in the cracks of her legs underneath, which is going to be fun. Oh, so fun. I need to make sure I grab the middle of her, because if I don't, it's just going to make it a little awkward. Okay, let's do this. Told you I'd be a bit shaky. Ooh. That adrenaline rush was insane. I could not stop shaking. Now, as you can see, she's being nice and calm and placid, which is a good thing. She's not struggling, so she's not uncomfortable. She's not in any... she's not being hurt at all. Sorry if I'm stuttering. The nerves do get the best of you when you're holding something this big with fangs that big. Good girl, good girl. Good girl. That's it, good girl. Good girl. As long as she doesn't grip onto my hand, I'm okay, and she's okay. But if they start moving a bit like that, you want to get ready to put them down so you don't drop them. Alrighty, good girl. I see one there. That's it. Good girl. Let me get that one on your leg. There we go. Good girl. Yeah, that feels better. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so unfortunately my other camera has died on me, so I'm going to put her down now. I've given her a clean. I can't see any more mites, which is great, and she's been a very patient girl with me, as you can see. So I'm going to put her down now, and hopefully she doesn't turn around and strike me, which wouldn't be surprising, but she's been a good girl, so let's do this. Alright, I'm just going to grab a little bit of toilet paper, just to place over her, so if she does try to turn, she's going to grab onto that and not me. So here we go. So I'm going to move it far down this end. Actually, I might move those, move that, put that there so she can't run off the edge. So I've got her as close as possible. Cool. She's as close as possible now. I'm not gonna drop her, but she's already got her legs ready to touch the surface. So basically, what I want to do now is make sure she can't grip too much to turn around on me. Ready? Okay, she's on the ground, so she's touching, and now I'm gonna let go and move. There we go. Alright, wow. Okay, so I've got to admit that was the first Goliath I have ever held before. I know it was just a pinch grab and it wasn't, you know, just letting her wander on my hand, and unfortunately I don't think I'm actually keen for her to do that. Not for a little while. But you know what? It was fun. I was scared shitless. I was really nervous, and you could probably see in the first minute or so that my hands were shaky. I just had to catch my breath and calm that down because I don't want to get her too upset by my hands shaking. So once I had my breath back, you know, it was good. I calmed down. So I grabbed the glasses, I had a nice close look, and I was able to get mites off, which was great. I couldn't see any more by the end, but I'm hoping she's clean. Now there is a possibility she still has a couple of mites on her in areas I just could not see. It can be the case, like these girls are very hairy and they can, you know, the mites might just dig in there a little bit, but I'll keep an eye on her. In the next month or so, I'll get her out of her enclosure and I'll have another look at her and make sure that she is clean still. But yeah, so I'll have to go get her enclosure ready, replace the battery and that camera, and we'll put her in and call it a night because she has been super patient with me. She didn't put up any fight when pinch grabbing her, which was great. The lid wasn't actually, because it's a bit difficult because the angle you guys are looking at, the lid wasn't touching her. It was just in the case when I was, it was just in the case if I was grabbing her that she can't quickly turn on me or raise those front legs on me. So basically that lid there was just to stop her raising up and making it even more difficult to be able to pinch grab her. It was, unfortunately, it was just the option I had to take to get these mites off because they were in difficult situations. I'm gonna have to, I did have a container for this instance where it has, you know, it's a nice confined container, but it's got multiple holes all the way around it. So basically, if you're not keen to hold your tarantula or, you know, or to pinch grab it, you can just put them in this container and then nice and gently get a brush of Vaseline and try and get to the areas that need those mites removed if you have any on your tarantulas that need that done. But yeah, so her enclosure should be dry now. I did give it another spray down with disinfectant as well, but we're ready to go now. This was supposed to be like a 10-minute video, but it's me. It ain't gonna happen. You know it's gonna be 15 minutes or plus. Alright, so I'll just put a lid on her so she can't get out of here. I'm not gonna keep putting her into another container just yet. Actually, it's terrible. I'm gonna have to put, I just said that, but I just realized I'm gonna have to put her in a container anyway to get her into her enclosure. So I might as well just do that now and have that all sorted for her. So that was fun. I'm not shaky anymore. But yeah, so definitely the biggest spider I've ever held, and is the first Goliath I've ever held. So that's off my bucket list, I guess. Now, all for you haters out there, the way I've done it is safe for her and safe for me. So please, even if you don't agree with that method, that's okay. Everyone has their choices in methods on how to pick up a tarantula if needed to. But there's many people in the hobby and in the profession that do this when it is required to. Honestly, I probably only do it for only being pinch grabbed once, so it's not something that is frequent and is going to stress them out. But she's pretty relaxed and she's been pretty chilled today, so I'm gonna go finish off her enclosure and we'll wrap it up after she is in. Good girl. In you go. In you go. No. Come on. In you go. That's a good girl. Good Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Clever girl. That's it. Let's get that off you. Whoa. Oh, they're so fast. Oh, oh, sweetie, you're gonna go rolling there. Come on, and your other foot, please, honey. That's a good girl. That's it. Watch your toes. Alright, she has been an amazing girl, and it's now time to put her back into her enclosure now. It's all nicely set up for her. So I'll put the cup in there, and I might, if she doesn't come out straight away, I might just use the brush to help her out so I can get her back into the darkness. But yeah, let's put her in. Sorry, girl. Oh, there she goes. Good girl. Come and explore your new home. Can I pull the cup away? Good girl. Good girl. Thank you. Right. Alright, so she gets a triple palm tree in her enclosure just to give it some more colour. Yeah. You ready to go back? So she's back in her new setup, which is just awesome. And she was a good girl. This was, this video was a little intense for me. Especially picking her up. That was something different. And yeah, that adrenaline rush was just intense. But she was a really good girl and she behaved, and once she has settled in over the next few days, I will then chuck her a couple of crickets to nibble on. But yeah, that's it. But I hope you enjoyed the video in the end, and please leave a comment and a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you'd like to keep up with my videos, you can click that bell button down there. If you're curious, my next video will be me separating the rubicetas from each other, and that's going to be fun because rubies are extremely fast. So we'll see how that one goes. Until my next video, I will see you all next time. Bye.